today is actually Monday. I had a very eventful weekend. I did a 2-day market about an hour away from here. It was in Haverhill, Mass. It was the Vintage Bazaar, New England, and my mom was here. It was so much fun. I just sent her home. Today's actually like a day off. My Mondays and Tuesdays are really my weekends now, and I thought it would be fun to sort of just spend the day with you guys, take you along and see what I get up to today. And I do have a few things planned. I do have to get to the studio and ship some orders, but it's more of a reset day, and I love these days. I'm someone who really thrives when my environment is clean and organized, when I have set up my like groceries and meals for the week, and I actually get a lot of enjoyment out of doing that. I am going to go through some books now and pull some recipes for the week. Feel so good. Whenever I clean the house, that's my task number one. I go room by room, and my husband just came out and he was like, you're like a tornado. You're just like, you're going crazy. And that is my method. I just need to clean, and I already feel, even though I haven't vacuumed yet, like so much better. But I wanted to show you a few of the things that I got from the market. I didn't do a ton of shopping. It was really hot yesterday. I don't know why I said it was really hot yesterday, and I walked around and talked to a lot of vendors. It is more of a vintage market, and I have been thrifting like a mad woman. So I didn't find a lot of stuff that I felt like I really wanted or needed to pay some of the prices for. I'm wondering too if that might be one of the reasons why traffic was down. Thrifting is just so much more popular, which is great. We have so much product already made that we can buy a lot of stuff secondhand that's in great condition. So anyway, I don't know, but I bought a few things, so I figured I would just show you. First, actually, my mom left me with this. It's a dish towel. This is a company, and I will leave the company, I think I only bought from 2 people. I will leave the companies down below, but this is Flourish Home. She does beautiful floral printed textiles and a lot of prints, and her booth was like beyond beautiful. She does a lot of markets too, I think through the New York State area, but it's a little dish towel, a little lilac, so that's super on trend with everything I do, so love that. And then I did thrift this. Oh, this is the card. Brian asked me to get him kettle corn, so I got him kettle corn the first day, and the bag was pretty much gone, so I got him another bag for the rest of the week. So kettle corn, check. But my favorite find was this basket. It's so big, actually. It is so adorable, and I love the footed bottom. It's got a really nice condition. The weave is beautiful. It's a little bit frayed right here, but it's a great even picnic basket. Or I was thinking of putting some of my cookbooks or even magazines in right by one of the chairs in the living room, and it was only 20 bucks. So I thought this was a great little home find, and I love the look of baskets and adding some natural textures in. And then I don't know about you guys, but even though I make my own candles and soap and body care products, I still love to go and visit the other booths that were there. And I discovered this brand out of Maine, It is Yam Collective. I think that's how you say it. Yam, not sure. But they had the cutest horse trailer set up, and once I was going through her stuff, she had a few really unique products. So the first product I got was actually for Lucy, and it's a pet spray, and I had never even seen this before, but it's all natural. It smells really good. It's supposed to be helpful with their anxiety, but really it's a leave-in conditioner and just gives them a little bit of added hydration. Lucy's been very itchy lately, so we've been trying a bunch of things, coconut oils. We have taken her to the vet, and they just want to give her a ton of like medications, and we've tried some, but one of the shots we were giving her, it lasted 6 months, which was great, and then we did it again and it only lasted 2 months, and they say it kind of gets into a situation where you have to do it every 2 weeks, and the shot is like a $400 shot. So it, yeah, it's getting a little crazy. So not that this is going to fix that, but I figured it was fun to try, and we'll just see. She smells really good. I already sprayed it on her this morning. It is, they called this scent Odin. It's chamomile and lavender. Then I got one of these. I've seen them all over the place, but I actually haven't got one before. It's just a car diffuser. She also said you could put it in your closet, things like that, but I didn't realize the wood tip here was the actual diffuser part once you get it going. So I thought that was really fun. And yeah, so once you unplug this little plastic thing, this goes back on, you hang it somewhere, and it smells so good. I got the scent Sand. I can't smell it through that yet, but it's very fresh, oceany. I thought it was perfect for summer. And then I also got a little roll-on perfume, and this one was in the scent Sailor. And I'm just curious about roll-on perfumes. I've personally had a lot of customers ask me to do them, and I did them with Fiorella. So I don't know, but anyway, I thought it was cute, and her packaging is adorable. I love this. So cute. This one, I don't remember what the fragrance notes were, but it says rock salt crystals and sea mist. So I don't know exactly what that means from a fragrance perspective. There are not actually crystals in here, but yeah, anyway, it's your typical roll-on perfume, super simple ingredients. Fragrance are amazing. I love anything from Maine, so I wanted to support her, and we were just chatting, and I just felt like I wanted to give her a little bit of extra love. So, oh, perfect. She gives a little card for the diffuser too. So I'll read that once I put it in the car. But that's it. That's all I got. So I told my mom, I said, I wish I could be the person that, like, if I ever become really wealthy, not that that's my goal, but if I ever do become really wealthy, I want to be the person that walks around these markets and buys something from everyone, because it just sucks when you sit there and you don't make your booth fee back, or you don't even make a sale at all. And I think there were some vendors like that. I'm not entirely sure, but it just sucks. And I just want to be the person to help everybody, but it gets super duper expensive. So I couldn't do a ton, but that's what I got. So I am now gonna change into a nice flowy sundress because it's getting really hot, and I'm gonna do some errands and just freshen up and get going. Okay, I am all ready to run my errands. I always like to do a little bit something more when I go run errands, because I run into people and I just, yeah. I run into people from my old job, I run into people just with Solette. So I try really hard to at least somewhat put myself together, but I'm not putting any makeup on today. It's hot. B, I've been wearing makeup for the last 3 days, and it's my day off. So this dress is actually from my favorite brand. It's called, ooh, love that. This dress is from one of my favorite brands. It's called Spell. It is an Australian brand. I get a lot of my floral printed tops and dresses from them, and I just love them. They are expensive, but the quality is amazing, and I also love their mission. Very sustainable focused, eco-friendly focused, and I really appreciate that. Especially that's kind of what I'm pushing in my brand and what I'm striving for. So they align, and I love it, and it always just makes me feel good. I feel somewhat put together even though I'm not wearing makeup today and my hair is a little bit messy, because I'm wearing this beautiful dress. So anyway, we also have to go to the studio, so I almost forgot my computer, but we got that order, which is awesome, a great way to start the day. and I have a few more that came through last night, so we also have to go to the studio. So I'm glad that happened because I was about to forget my computer. Okay, so we're only here for a little bit to ship 5 orders, which is great. Very grateful for that, but I do like to ship my orders and get them out fast. So even though it's my day off, I just popped in and I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick because next we're gonna go to Savers. I love to thrift on Mondays. It's chill, it's calm, and usually I have pretty good luck. I don't have anything to donate today, but I usually try to bring something to donate that I'm not using just to keep it going and, you know, add more good things back into the thrifting world. But I'm gonna run to the bathroom and then we're gonna do that, and I definitely think we're gonna get an afternoon coffee today. Grande iced cold brew with almond milk, please. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, I just got to Target, but it was like wild on the parking lot at Savers. I got these adorable bowls I showed you. I ended up getting the green bowls because they will be perfect in Maine, and I know this is insane, okay, and I'm saying this so you can justify it for me. My husband and I bought land in Maine roughly 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. 3 years ago, and we eventually would like to build a cabin. It's just been difficult with growing both of our businesses, the economy, prices have been so high, so we just are continuing to save for our dream Maine cabin. But I can't help it when I'm at the thrift store and I see something that is perfect for my Maine vision board. I have to get it. These were $5 and $6, so $11. I'll still use them here at home. It will be perfect. But the color is absolutely, and this pattern is very New England. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. There's nothing on the bottom, which is interesting. Normally there's something on the bottom, but I'm excited about those. And then I did get a few books, actually. I found a few cookbooks. So I will show you those when they're home because I literally put them in the back of the trunk and I'm not gonna grab them now. I just got to Target and I'm gonna run in and get a few cleaning products that I'm out of. But yeah, I love getting a good score at the thrift store. It is about 4:30, which is perfect. I just put the groceries away and I am going to put this stuff away now. I just got basic stuff at Target, a bunch of feminine stuff and cleaning stuff. I normally like to live a very clean lifestyle. I try to live like a pretty clean lifestyle, but when it comes to the bathroom, we have really hard water here, so it's just time to bring out the big guns. So I got some serious bathroom cleaning products, which is my big project tomorrow. Some feminine goods in here, and then I did get a few more feminine things here and just a few basics. I noticed a lot of the t-shirts I had been wearing were very, very gross from making soap, and I do have some nicer t-shirts that I wear and I just don't want to make a product in them. And yeah, so I ran out of some summer tops, and these were just simple tank tops. I got like 2 sizes bigger. I tried them on. I like a little bit more flowy, so I got an extra large, but they were $8, little tank tops. I have some really pretty flowy skirts, so I just got literal basics, navy, gray, and then I got a black t-shirt and a white t-shirt. But the most fun of everything, let me fix the lighting because it's super bright. Okay, better. The most fun is the books haul. So first off, I found, let's go in order of how I found them, is this book. It's by Susan Branch. She is one of my favorite because these books are adorable, and I always buy them when I see them because I think they're really fun to gift. They were all kind of written in the 90s, and this is Love, and it's basically, I'll show you guys, her own, and advice to men. Okay, we should read that in a minute. Advice to women, advice to men, all right. French stuff, like there's recipes in here, just things about love, romance, icebreakers. I mean, strawberry ice cream, hello? Can you guys see that? How freaking cute is this? Super excited about that. Then I found this book, and I actually have another one of their books. They are a mother-daughter duo in Maine, and I made a salad last week from their book, and it was so good. And then I saw that they had a summer one, which I didn't even know about. So super fun, anything Maine. I love thin pancakes with blueberry syrup. Love me some Maine blueberries. I hadn't heard about before, but you can always kind of tell a newer cookbook, and this one is all about Italian like aperitivos, so little nibbles, what do they say? Plates and platters for sharing. And I just thought this was so cute. I really love the idea of little like aperitif moments, like a little happy hour, but for sharing, and this looked so good. This is the roasted vegetable platter. I was vegan for about 2 years. I am still vegetarian. Then this is the one that was in my Amazon cart. So it's called The Drunken Botanist. It's a cocktail book, but it's all about the actual plants that we use to make cocktails. So I didn't even look through it because I knew I wanted it. It was in my Amazon cart, and it's in perfect condition, and it was $4.99. So this will be fun. Then a good old classic, Martha Stewart. I have always been collecting her books. I kind of am regretful that my mom and I didn't save our issues of Martha Stewart Living magazine, because now she's having this whole resurgence. But if I see one of her books, I grab it if I don't already have it. Not the same situation as these. These Susan Branch books I will buy and gift to people for like housewarming things, whatever. Martha Stewart, I just want to complete my collection, but I'm not going to pay an arm and a leg. So this book was $3.99, and it is the best of Martha Stewart Living desserts. So it's sort of just little pieces that were in her magazine. And yeah, so love me some Martha. And then this was the last book I found, and I fell in love with it. It was huge, and it was in a different section. I just happened to look up and see it. And it is kind of I think it's a book from the 90s actually. It is all about how you incorporate gardens and garden style into your home decor. And the images are so fun to look at, but I just love older home decorating books. I have always loved the way my mom decorated, and I grew up in the 90s, and there's just, now that I have my own home, I really want to create something that was warm. I definitely went in the minimalist direction when I graduated college and I first got married. I bought all white dishes. Everything was white from my wedding registry. Very clean, minimal. And I know the trend is more towards this 90s, but I think the reason being is it just has personality. And it has warmth and a cozy factor, and I want people to come to my house and feel all of those things, and you just don't necessarily feel that way when you are in stark white. Nothing against it at all, that's just how I feel. And my mom has been so kind to give me certain furniture pieces that are really important to me, and for one, I'll show you this actually. In my kitchen, I just actually put this up maybe 2 months ago. She calls it a Franklin cupboard. I don't really know why, but when I was a kid, the kitchen was sort of right here and my bedroom was right here, and I would come out of my bedroom and turn right, and this would be the entrance into the kitchen, sort of right here. This is what I would see. This was filled with all of her cookbooks, and even in here there were cookbooks as well. I have some, and some of my plates and stuff here too. But it is nostalgic in that sense. And then earlier this year my husband said, let's get a calendar, and I thought, okay, where can I put it? And this is so silly, but it means so much to me. The nail where our calendar hung is still on the cabinet, and this is where our calendar was as a family, and it just almost made me cry when I hung this up. This is just a one from Amazon, but it's my favorite Parisian photographer. It's Georgiana Lane. But I just thought it was so lovely that this was here, and it just makes me smile. And then my husband's been into dirty martinis, so I made him a little teeny station. That's what we've been calling it, his teeny time. His little olive picks, his martini glasses, and then just some of my other favorite vintage finds. I love to collect brass candlesticks. I didn't buy the one from Savers today because I already have a lovely collection, but you can always kind of find them there anyway. Some teapots that I've collected throughout the years, some vintage dishes and glasses, and then these are some of my more vintage cookbooks here. Here are some of those other Susan Branch ones and whatnot. Here's a few more from her. I genuinely think I have every cookbook now, especially that I got that one. So, do you want to say hi to everyone? I still have to vacuum. I know you hate the vacuum. What are you doing? Can you say hi? Say hi, everyone. Good girl. You want a treat? There you go. What a sweet baby. All right, we'll go outside in a minute. I'm gonna do a little bit of a cocktail, and I did this recipe for friends that came over last weekend. It's a Paloma, but it's a lot easier than doing all the fresh juices. I do have fresh grapefruit, so I probably should use it, but it's basically just tequila, fresh lime juice, and then I use these Pellegrino seltzers. They're the grapefruit kind, and I love it because it's just really light and refreshing. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a little I'm gonna do a spin on it. So I'm gonna use this still, but I am gonna put some fresh grapefruit juice in it. Maybe a little overpoweringly grapefruit, but let's give it a try. There's nothing like fresh juice. So I'm gonna juice the grapefruit and the lime, and then, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Grapefruit, tequila, lime, soda, glasses. I'm gonna do a little fun. I have all my edible flowers that I showed you this morning that are in the garden, so I might just grab some of those just to make us a nice little cocktail moment. Was lovely, and one of my favorite things I've been doing in the evenings is doing a little garden walkthrough, because I probably planted, I don't know, like 500 different plants and seeds this year, which I've never done before. So it feels like every time I walk the garden, there's something new blooming. So I've got Lucy with me. We're gonna walk the garden a little bit and I'll just show you what everything looks like. Things are really coming alive at the end of June here in New England, and we just had some seriously hot weather and a ton of rain, so everything looks really happy and healthy. These are my jalapenos that I just planted, and they're looking really happy and healthy, and we have our first one. Over here is a poblano pepper plant, and I see one little baby right here. These are about to burst. I have two different colors here alternating. I have a white, and then these are like the purpley ones. Containers over here. These are really happy and probably doing the best out of any of my plants. So in here I planted, this is Pink Sunday salvia. I planted some gomphrena, and this is gomphrena. There is some purple or blue salvia here. This is lupine, which I think it's a little late in the season for it, but we'll see. And then the whole back row is dahlias. I had extras, so I planted them there. I'm gonna have to stake them, but everything here looks really happy. And I did a mix of the gomphrena, So here I planted cosmos, and something continues to eat the tops off of them. I don't know if you can see, but they're eating the tops off. Those have all been eaten. So I need to get some bunny spray or something. This is celosia. These are status. They're starting to bloom, which is so fun. I have some cosmos back there. These are all zinnia babies coming to life. There are dahlias and cosmos all throughout the back. This is a peony plant. It's the first year peony, so it didn't bloom much this year, but it will be super healthy next year. This is like a little flower, a really short flower. I forget exactly what it was called, but I think the rain kind of clumped it all together. So that's not ideal, but we're learning. More status, and then these are more zinnias, and then some dahlias back there. Daylilies are in bloom, and another dahlia back there. I probably should have amended the soil more. I think it's lacking in nutrients. I have a whole row here. I need to weed it as well, but I have a whole row of Dusty Miller, and then there's lupine, there's fragrant stock, celosia. I have some of the floret zinnias blooming right there. This is the stalk that looks really happy and healthy, but again, something keeps eating the tops off of it. There's some more of the salvia, celosia. There's a few more cosmos in the back. I can't wait till this is full. We have a bunch of hydrangeas here as well. These violas just bloomed today. And then a few more annuals here. But yeah, super fun.